The Wii U was one of Nintendo's worst selling consoles, even though it had some fantastic games. But now Nintendo released the Switch and wants us to forget about the Wii U. And to help us forget, they ported tons of Wii U games onto the Switch. Some of the Wii U's best games are on the Switch. So, without further ado, here's a list that will help you decide to get a Switch if you really want to play those Wii U games. Or if you just miss the Wii U and it's nostalgic to you, you should buy these games because they're exactly like their Wii U ports plus more. So without further ado, here are the top 5 best Wii U games ported to the Switch. Here's by far one of the craziest puzzle games on the Wii U. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker is based off of a character in Super Mario Galaxy named Captain Toad, who's basically the mainline Toad. And he's kind of an expert for adventure. He's no longer the frightened little boy we saw in past Mario games. And then Super Mario 3D World kicked it up a notch by introducing Captain Toad levels. Basically, levels where you can't jump, and you gotta try and make your way around the map and get all the green stars without jumping, which is basically one of the main mechanics in Mario games. But those levels were so good that Nintendo spawned a whole game series off of them, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, and it is really good. They even brought back some Super Mario Bros. 2 elements, like radishes and Shy Guys. And the Switch port does even crazier stuff by basing levels off of locations in Mario Odyssey, while also keeping that formula where you can't jump. It is really interesting, and if you're into puzzle games, you may want to try this one due to its unique mechanics and levels, because it is crazy. Like, Nintendo isn't really one for keeping up with new ideas. Like, Mario games lately have been a bit bland. New Super Mario Brothers. But this game, like, I don't know who thought of this premise, but it is super interesting, and it levels work super well with the no jumping mechanic. So, if you're into Wii U games or just puzzle games at all, this is definitely a Switch port that you should totally get. You would enjoy it a lot. Pokmon Tournament is a very interesting concept for a game. It's basically what if Street Fighter and Pokemon came together. Of all the games, Pokemon is the last game I'd expect to have an arcade-style fighting game, but whatever. I can't believe they even made this game for the Wii U, because even though it's mostly kid-friendly, it can get super intense at sometimes. And it's actually really cool to see Pokemon get serious. This game also was the first appearance of the infamous Pikachu Libre, which is a pretty famous form of Pikachu if you haven't heard of it. Although I doubt you haven't heard of it. But, like, of all the Wii U games to port onto the Switch, this game is not one I would have expected, but it's actually really cool. Pokmon Tournament DX, which is the remake, is pretty much the same exact game from the Wii U. There's a few more Pokemon that you could use to fight, but other than that, it's the same Wii U game, and that's perfectly okay because, you know, sometimes change isn't for the best, and that's alright, because there's not much this game could have really done to change. I mean, it's already pretty perfect. We can't talk about Wii U games coming to the Switch without bringing this game up. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe is the Wii U game of the same name, but it is so much more expansive. This game also includes the new Super Luigi U DLC that you got in the original New Super Mario Bros. U, but this time it's included. And Luigi U is basically the game New Super Mario Bros. U, but with different levels, a shorter timer, and it's much more difficult, which is something the New Super Mario Bros. Series has been needing lately. This game also has a bunch of challenges you could do. You could play as your Mii in those challenges, like lead the Monty Mole to the goal, or a bunch of other cool things. And then also there's the classic New Super Mario Bros. U game mode. And it's basically the same as it always was. It's nice, it's simple, and there's 2 characters. If you're bad at the game, you could be Toadette, who has a super crown power-up. It turns her into Peachette, which is super overpowered. And then even more overpowered is Nabbit, who's literally invincible to every enemy. The only way he could die is by falling down a pit, but those are super easy to avoid. This game is so much better than the original due to the amount of expansions that the Deluxe port put on the Switch. And of course, now this game was expected to be on the Switch, but like I was still surprised when they ported it for reasons I can't really explain, I guess. I just was. And honestly, I'm kind of happy that this I got this game because there's so much content in it and it's just awesome. Like it's just a good game. Yeah, you guys knew this game would be in the video. I personally didn't think any other Mario Kart game would sell as well as Mario Kart Wii did. But I was wrong. And Mario Kart 8 Deluxe deserved to sell well. It fixed every mistake the original Wii U port did. It fixed the battle mode. The battle mode is now full of retro classic battle courses and brand new ones, like the one from Splatoon 2. The battle mode in the original one was pretty crappy, but this one is so much better. It included the original Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC bundled in for free, and new tracks are still being made for this game 5 years later. It is crazy. I don't know why Nintendo is taking so long to put out a Mario Kart 9. It's probably because this game is selling so good. But honestly, if this game keeps cranking out more Mario Kart tracks, then the more the merrier, am I right? This game rightfully deserves to be the best-selling game on the Switch because it's a game that everybody can enjoy. Serious gamers, nostalgic gamers who like the original port, and families like mine who play this game all the time. This is an incredible game that every Nintendo Switch owner is practically required to buy because of how great it is. This is by far my favorite Wii U to Switch port ever released. I made a whole video talking about how great this game is, and you know what? Now I'm going to do it again. In this port of Super Mario 3D World, all the characters have increased running speed, which is always really handy. The Captain Toad levels, which I talked about earlier, can now be played with 4 players, and there's an entire new open world Mario game bundled in with this called Bowser's Fury, which is personally one of my favorite 3D Mario games, if not my favorite 3D Mario game. Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury is awesome. Back before 2021, before this game was released, I've always wanted to play this, but before this game was released on Switch, this was probably my most wanted Mario game, and I never owned a Wii U, so it was really upsetting for me. And then in May of 2021, a couple months after this game was released, I finally got my hands on a copy and played it for hours on end. And I bet you I played Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury for at least 100 hours. I played Bowser's Fury even more so because this game is fantastic. I love it so much, and it's my favorite Wii U port that is on Switch. This game is incredible, and you must pick it up. Hello, everybody. Lando Plays here. I want to thank you all for watching this video. If you really liked it, why not give it a like? And also, you should subscribe so you can stay up to date with all my future videos, and hit the bell icon so you can get notifications when I post and upload. And with that said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye!